This is George from High Tech Legion. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Orion Pro gaming headset from ASUS. Now, the Orion Pro is part of the Republic of Gamers line. ASUS obviously has a lot of knowledge in gaming and a lot of experience with gaming, but a lot of people don't realize is that ASUS also has quite a bit of experience with audio, making a few really audiophile quality pieces, very high-end pieces in their audio line. But taking a look at the Orion gaming headset, the Orion Pro does come with the external headphone amplifier on a dongle. It is USB. So taking a look, it's the driver-free ROG amplifier, which offers 7.1 virtual surround with headphone amplifier and FPS EQ mode built in. So without the drivers, the FPS EQ mode is always built in. You can take it, plug it in anywhere, and get the same outstanding sound quality. True-to-life sound detail using 50mm neodymium magnet drivers. Prolonged wearing, it features 100mm cups. For those of you who've ever used a cup that's too small, you know it's the most uncomfortable thing in the world, so you've got a nice big, well-padded 100mm cup here. And full battlefield focus, 30 dB noise cancellation, just by the fact of a well-made cup. Going over to the back, get a quick look at the ROG Spitfire piece itself, as well as the included accessories, the extending microphone, inline volume switch, cords, and cable organizer. Coming out of the box, the ASUS Orion headset is a great looking piece. As part of the Republic of Gamers series, naturally black with red trim, which is the Republic of Gamers color scheme. And also you get the color Republic of Gamers logo right on both sides, along with the ASUS logo on the side. As you can see, the cups have a great amount of padding, as does the top. Leather, synthetic leather type feel, but very, very good padding, very, very comfortable. Now, the Orion gaming headset comes in at 268 grams, so it's going to be very light, good for extended periods of wear. Also, the pressure is going to range from 355 grams to 483 grams, so it's not going to be the lightest pressure you've ever seen, nor the most pressure you've ever seen. ASUS did a lot of tests to find out exactly what was going to be comfortable, so you're going to get a lot of comfort. Now, naturally, fully adjustable, two sides can be adjusted to fit your head, and both of the earpieces, of course, are floating. And retractable mic right down here. Cool piece, just tucks right away and pulls out when you need it. The cable is 2.5 meters. It is a braided cable to reduce tangling. Coming down, mic mute and volume control right on a small pod, and it ends in headphone and microphone 3.5mm. The Orion headset can be used by itself with any sound card, of course. If you're not going to use the Spitfire USB headphone amplifier. The Orion headset itself has a 20 to 20,000 kilohertz frequency response and is a standard 32 ohms, so you're going to get very good performance from the headset itself, no matter what you're using as far as an amplifier. Now, moving over to the Spitfire, which comes with the Orion Pro, simple USB, plug in, plug and play. It is completely self-contained, needs no drivers whatsoever. Again, you've got braided cable, and looking at the Spitfire itself, plug up top for the microphone and headphones, and amp on and off, surround on and off, 7.1 surround virtualization, and FPS first person shooter EQ mode, which actually heightens the areas you're most likely to hear footsteps and other movements for easier tracking. Also boosts the bass a little bit for more immersive explosions. The Spitfire USB add-on amplifier not only allows you to take your sound with you, but also features a couple of things that we're not typically used to. First, we've got headphone amplifier on and off, and if you take a look, without a headphone amplifier, typically, especially onboard sound, you're going to drop the lows and the highs quite a bit. There tends to be a big hump right in the mid-range section. With the headphone amplifier on, you're going to have enough power to drive the speakers within the headphones themselves properly, and that is going to give you the elevated highs and lows, which is going to make for a much flatter frequency response. Next, we have surround mode on and off. virtual 7.1 surround. One of the big things about the ROG Spitfire is that the surround doesn't affect the frequency response. As you can see, it remains pretty consistent with what you get without the 7.1. Many times enabling 7.1 virtual surround is going to really muddy up the sound quite a bit. It's going to throw a lot of mid-range mud into it, but as you see here, the 7.1 virtual surround is just going to give quite a bit of liveliness to the sound, as well as a bit of presence and detail without affecting the frequency response. And finally, the FPS EQ, what that does, ASUS has studied quite a few games and found that most of your movement sounds occur down in the bass range and in the middle of the treble range, while the mid-ranges tend to mask it and they tend to just take up other ambient sounds. So for better positioning, there's a boost down in the bass, which is the lower part of a footstep, and also helps with explosions, and the treble part of the footstep also has a boost. That's going to allow you to better get a handle on where your opponents are walking around you. Packaged with the Orion Pro. Quick, simple user's manual. Many languages, just a couple of pages. Brief overview. It's plug and play, very easy to use. And warranty notice, 2-year warranty on the set as well as the Spitfire USB card. So the Orion Pro, really great looking headset from ASUS with the Spitfire ROG USB headphone amplifier, including virtual 7.1 surround and FPS mode. Very, very comfortable fit, really great padding, very well constructed, great braided cable with mic mute and volume controls, 20 to 20,000 kilohertz frequency response at 32 ohms. Really fabulous looking headset from ASUS.